Jim's fired.
WRBW501.
Yeah, I know.
Jim's a loser.
October 26, 2022 network check-in of the South Central Pennsylvania GMRS group on the Holly 625 repeater, which has a PL tone of 141.3 hertz. Using the receiving antenna at the top of our 180-foot tower, the repeater monitors 467.625 megahertz. The repeater transmits at 462.625 megahertz via an antenna mounted at 140 feet. Our tower is located on Mount Holly Summit, elevation 1,505 feet above
As you
mean
can see,
sea level,
definitely a busy
2
night
miles
tonight.
south of Mount Holly Springs, Pennsylvania.
Got some people joining us, haven't joined us in a while. Welcome them tonight.
And 77 degrees, 12 minutes, 12 seconds west longitude.
We got some people with some gastro problems.
We have 59 active call signs with 39 individuals last week.
You know who we need to get joined tonight, and then our night will be complete.
Announce your call sign.
We need to get Daryl in here.
And location when you
I thought you were going to say Rob, and I was going to say good luck with that.
Oh, you missed them.
Oh, he was on earlier.
Yeah.
Station.
Oh, shoot.
Now
He
begin.
got off a little early, didn't he?
He was on for a little while.
Leroy, that's between him and his wife.
WR207.
I texted him. I'm like, "Where are you?" He must be asleep already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, he said he was going to bed.
216.
He's like,
WRSL.
I'm gonna get off here before Leroy gets on, and I gotta hear him.
Unit 1, Doug.
Can't say I blame him for that one. Mister, I can't help. I'm driving back from vacation again.
Well, so is Rob.
Thanks for checking in. WRFF 218. WRUI 221. WRUI 221. Dennis from Mechanicsburg. Thank you, Dennis. WRPL 225. WRMU 226. WROM 234. WRTD 259. TD 259. John in Harrisburg. No comment. Thanks for running the net. You're welcome, John. Thanks for checking in. WRNT 288. WREK 307. 307, Unit 1, Brian Ann.
Unit 2, Amanda Ann. Unit 3, Colin Ann. Unit 4, Garrett Ann. Unit 5, Regina.
From Mount Holly Springs.
Oh, there's Tish. Hi, Tish.
Brian, Amanda, Colton, Garrett, and Leona. WRBY
Sneeze gave it away.
314.
Was that me he called?
WQYX
Oh,
334.
WQIX 334, Unit 1, Josh.
Unit 2, Tish.
From Shippensburg.
Thank you, Josh and Tish.
Sitting here chit-chatting, not paying any attention.
WRP 349.
It's common.
That's a good thing then.
I blame Jim.
Yeah.
At least 2/3 anyway.
360. WRNW 360, Jim and Ortana.
She already figured it out. I didn't have to anything. See, I say it to her all the time.
WRNQ 411.
I got to go fix the vacuum cleaner.
Good luck. You got the biggest suck up of all sitting right there.
WR 426.
No, the dog's outside.
Good evening, all. This is WRQD 426, Stephen and Nolan. No traffic tonight.
I've been trying for 13 years.
Don't you have work to go do?
And he still hasn't learned how to use the vacuum cleaner?
WY432.
I use the vacuum cleaner quite often.
I would roll that same newspaper up and smack them too.
I use the vacuum cleaner quite often. Thank you.
I put the new
Westward, no traffic.
And what do you do with the vacuum? The said vacuum.
You guys are a bad influence on my wife.
Let me guess, you use the vacuum with the 1-inch hose?
U502.
Hey, Josh. Tish is a misfits also.
WRUF 506.
Hey, you gotta fit in somewhere.
Exactly. Just remember who went and saved your wife in Chambersburg.
Josh fits into the
I know.
the
What
vacuum
was I
hose.
thinking asking you to do that?
WROE
You guys are welcome here
521.
anytime.
Too bad I'm not.
Yeah, really.
WRCJ 532.
Oh, the abuse I take.
J532.
You enjoy it.
Heard no traffic. Thanks for checking in. WRTJ 542.
Leroy,
WRKL 556.
542.
Leroy, did you see that picture I sent you?
Springs metropolitan area. Good evening, John. Thank you for running the net.
Well, it says you did.
To everyone on the net.
I opened it, but I didn't look at it.
As well, Dom. Thank you.
Sounds like smoking but not inhaling.
WAD 551.
Ethan, did you get your stuff from Bob finally?
WRKL 556. WRKL 556. Leroy and St. Thomas. No comments, John. Thank you.
Yeah, I picked it up there Monday.
Okay. Yeah, he asked me if I was coming back by his house on Saturday, and unfortunately I was not. So
Yeah, I wasn't worried. Like I said, it was just a couple smalls and like a box this big.
578, Mike in Fairfield.
Thank you, Mike. WRUA 583.
well, Leroy checked in, so isn't it about time for Leroy to go to bed now since he's old too?
Just about.
Yeah.
587.
Watch out, Bonnie's gonna come over there with a bottle of medicine for him and a diaper.
Not necessarily in that order.
2/3 of a diaper.
Be trying to get in there. Again, WROG 587. WRAM 626.
WRAM 626, Steve from Mechanicsburg.
Thank you, Steve.
WRMR 424.
7. WRCB 627, Dave and Laurel Lake. Hi, John, and hi to everybody. Hello, Dave. Thank you. WRUP 648. WRUP 648, Ethan and Shippensburg. Thank you, Ethan.
Hey, Jim.
WRAC 649.
Ethan made it in and you didn't.
I might actually make it in tonight.
WRAC 649, Unit 2, Kathy and Enola.
Thank you, Kathy. WRKB 658.
I might have to try.
Okay, now I'm the old man because I've made myself big screen on my own screen and I don't know how to undo it.
Up in the upper right-hand corner, it says View or something. If you click on that, it will say Gallery or Speaker.
Thank you, Ryan. WRMH 666.
Oh no, now I made it full screen. I'm making it worse.
MH 666. Greg and Carlisle. Thanks for on that tonight. No comments.
Now I'm going to have to rewatch the screen to see how my audio was.
WRNY 683.
It actually wasn't that bad. Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
It came through fairly good.
Yeah, well, that's just like 30 watts with a little $20 UHF hooked up to the HD.
Thomas Shippensburg. No traffic. Thank you, John. Tom, and thanks for checking in. WRKN 713.
I am Groot.
WRUA 716. WRJF 728. WRNU 752. WRER 765. WROG 769. Good evening, John on the net. This is WROG 769, Marshall and Weirdsville. John, I noticed you have a lot of clots in your hands. That sounds pretty cool. Back to that. Thank you, Marco. I didn't quite catch what you said. My hands are full of, was it clock or something else? There's a lot of alarm clocks here at the 9 o'clock hour. Yes, there you go. There's quite a few here in the
Okay.
John does
this
have
room.
a
Actually,
lot
quite
of
a
clocks
few
in
all
it.
over the house. Okay, WRQJ 798.
So, fun little fact.
To everybody in the net.
If you happen to be activating a park and using 2 meters and you bring your own mobile mag mount, make sure to bring a cookie sheet to put the magnet on. Not only does the cookie sheet provide the mounting point, but you also need it for the ground plane.
Or you could just use it on the roof of your vehicle.
Or that. But if you're not parked near your vehicle.
This is WRQH.
If you walk up to like an
I
outlet
do.
or
I just
something.
leave it on the roof of my truck and it works fine.
I was
Well,
kind of
if you-
wondering that too, Josh. He said at a park. He didn't say that he was going to a summit at the park or anything.
Or out of the
Oh, God.
And technically, the way mine's set up, I can actually hook a coax to my truck and run the whole length of the coax away from my truck and leave the hamstick on the roof of the truck on the mag mount.
WQWE.
Oh, here we go.
He's naked. He's naked.
Good evening, John and Annette. This is WQWE.
I had to get that in there.
Okay, on the floor this week. All right. WRP.
On the floor.
WRPC 868, Hammond, Grantville.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, Ethan, but I have the lip mount on the hood of my truck that I originally had an antenna on, but it didn't work as well, so I moved it to a mag mount on the roof. Well, then I added the mag mount for the hamstick on the roof and ran that inside as well. So since I'm not using the lip mount, that cable just hangs inside. I can put a barrel connector on it and connect it to the hamstick mount on the roof, and then just run a coax off of the lip mount to my radio outside somewhere, and still use it off the roof of the truck.
Yeah, I'm going to be completely taking everything out of the car and starting new. I'm going to be putting, just like the troopers, a ball mount on the side.
Unit 2, Jen from Gardner.
Yeah, I was surprised. It actually works really well. I used it camping up back in September up in Milton, and I was making contacts in California, Slovenia, and everything else on voice with the 891 running off of the hamstick on the roof of my truck.
Oh, yeah, just like Kate was like 10, 15 feet off the ground with 5 watts and got Ireland and Slovenia from Caledonia. That was crazy.
And thanks for checking in.
Yeah, I was
and getting them.
Yeah, I was just using a 30-meter hamstick with a tuner, and I can tune in everything from 6 to 80 meter with that antenna.
Yeah, my plan was to put the old 102-inch whip on it and a homebrew loading coil inside the car and just tap it. It may not be the most automatic thing, but
you're welcome, Kathy, and thanks
yeah,
for
if
checking
it works,
in.
that's all that matters.
Oh, yeah.
WRFK-991. WRTY-997. Control, net control, this is WRUA-716, late check-in.
We didn't get to them yet.
Hey, Dave, got you down. Thank you. And that just brings us right to asking for any other new, late, or missed stations.
I take that back.
Any new, late, or missed stations.
We're there now.
Check in now.
WRMR.
RUY-393, Dennis from Spring Grove.
WRMR 424.
You made it.
Made it, Jim.
Okay, first off with Spring Grove.
How did that sounded strong?
Let me write that down. I believe it was 393, and I don't have a 393 on my list.
Meant to say no traffic. I was just shocked I got in.
We also need to give your name too and where you're from.
He hasn't done it in so long. He doesn't
more
remember.
shocked that it actually made it through.
993, Dennis from Spring Grove.
So yours would be WRMR 424, Jim in Chambersburg.
No traffic.
Yeah, no traffic.
Spring Grove. Thank you. Thanks for checking in. And are there any other stations? I believe there was another one right after WRUY 393. Go for it. WRNR 424.
Jim and Chambersburg. No traffic.
It was scratchy that time.
Did he get it?
Unity, Papa 1, Stephen Redline. Late check-in.
Yeah, you made it in there, Jim. It was really staticky, but you made it.
Steve,
I don't know if somebody's listening to me on reverse or what.
now let me check on.
No, you're coming through on the repeater when you're hearing it for me.
Let's see. 424, was that WRMR 424?
Oh, they did get you.
Is that correct?
That's affirmative, John. I'm getting in from Chambersburg. I guess that leaf finally fell off the tree.
Down in Chambersburg, but I believe you said Gettysburg. Which one are you in this evening?
What did it say?
Just say Chambersburg.
Chambersburg. Located in Chambersburg. WRMR 424.
All right, Jim. Gotcha. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations?
All right, the world's ended tonight. Jim made it into the repeater.
Good job, Jim.
It's about time. It took him, what, a year?
John, and I've been very active on
Since that leaf grew on the tree.
I have a sound clip I could play, but it's not very appropriate.
Hey, when you first
We'll have to wait till after the live
somebody
stream.
doubling with you.
That's embarrassing.
I'm talking to
Not quite that one, but
Oh, well, that would make
I'll
sense.
play it if you want me to.
No,
That's
we
what I was
better
hoping
not.
I was going to get a receive preamp on this amp, but
430.
that's the only thing it's missing.
Out of Dover, no traffic. Brandon, I've got it. WRUX 430. Brandon out of Dover. Very good. Thank you. Any other stations? Go for it. WRU 752, Eric and Carlisle.
We still had two
Okay,
people
let me
there.
see. Eric, got you there. WRMU 752. All righty. Thank you. Anybody else? Go for it. WRMU 572.
Go ahead, say it, Josh.
It's
Two
to be
people
fair.
checking in at once there.
To be fair.
Let's give that another shot, please. WRUH 553, Freeman in Halifax. All righty, I've got a station here in Halifax, 553. Could I have your call letters again and your name once again, please?
WRUH-553. My name is Freeman in Halifax, and I'm a new guy.
Thank you, Freeman, and glad you have joined the group. Always great to have more people, and you're one of a couple here this evening that are new. So I'm glad you stepped
If you're listening online, I am getting a little lag in the computer. I got a couple things running on here. Sorry for the stuttering.
Your mom.
Once again, I believe there was a station checking in, but another station on the same time, so it didn't get either one there. Please go for it again.
ROG-207, Tim, Liddon.
WROG, I think you said 207, just checking that out on my list here. Yes, I've got WROG-207, Tim, in Liddon. Is that correct?
To be fair.
That is correct. Thank you. Okay, Tim, thanks for checking in there. Any other stations?
Just like the people out in L.A.
This is Matt in Middletown, WRUD-574. I'm brand new also.
WRUD-574 from Middletown. And your name, please, and correct me if I was wrong on any of that.
This is Zebra, WRUZ-574.
Why, certainly.
WZ-574. And to whom am I speaking?
That is Harrisburg.
Oh, so stinky.
Got you on the Middletown in Harrisburg. And your name is?
Matt.
Nobody get that checked.
There we go, Matt. Thank you. Yes, welcome to the group. I believe you're a new one as well. I have not looked up 574. Yes, you're new, so congratulations. Thanks for joining us. Any other stations that would like to join
Congratulations,
in?
you have
New,
won
late,
the
or
prize
new?
of making it into the
go for
net
it,
this
Tom.
evening.
Thank you.
Yay!
One, Jesse. Be sure
They give me money.
Okay, Jesse, got you down. Thank you. Thanks for checking in. Anybody else?
This is WRJF-728, Bobby from Mechanicsburg. Good evening, John.
I had an email from
Good
him
evening,
today.
Bobby. Let me see. 728. Got 3 sheets of paperwork in these days. All right. Bobby, got you checked in. Anybody else? Go for it.
This is WRNY-683, Darrell, Shaperstown. Good evening, John. No traffic. Back to you.
Good evening to you. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations? Please check in now. This is WRTM 712, Isaac in New Oxford.
Doors closing.
There's a good bit tonight.
Stand back. Stand
Hey,
back.
I believe you're another new one.
Doors closing.
That's a Tom in Shippensburg. So, would you repeat your call sign, please? Name and all. WRTM 712, Isaac in New Oxford.
REM.
Check on. Okay, Isaac. Well, if you've checked in before, well, somehow or another, I don't have you on the list. So let me make sure that I have this correct. WRTM 712, Isaac in New Oxford. Is that correct? That's correct. And no traffic tonight. Alrighty, very good. Thank you, Isaac. Thanks for checking in. Anybody else? Please go for it now. Base.
That is not correct.
Whoever just checked in or
because according to the encyclopedia,
again, I got 2 words. I'm not sure what exactly what they were. So if you could go for it again, I appreciate it. WRKB 6 Andrew, Lower Allen, no traffic. Hey, let me check on that. I got you here, Andrew. Thank you. I'll mark it down for no traffic, so thanks for checking in. Anybody else? Go for it. E349, Bill in Littletown.
We might make it to comments tonight.
Let me check. Yes, I got Bill. Maybe. Littleton right here. So got you checked.
We'll be back at the same time, same place tomorrow at 9. Part 2.
This is
There haven't been this many, I don't think, checked in a while.
WRFF 218. Mike in York. No traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. For some reason, I mean, it's been a busy night. We had Dave, Rob, Leroy all jumping in, and
go for it.
Ethan's here. I mean,
Surely you can't be serious. I am serious.
quit calling me Shirley.
No traffic.
Just remember, we're all counting on you.
Oh my!
If they don't find you handsome, at least they find you handy.
Roger.
Back to the group. Got you on the list here. Being active, but it's going to be active now. So, thank you. I think you said no traffic. Is that correct? That's correct. And thank you for the welcoming again. Absolutely. Yes, for sure. Wow. Back in May 18th. So, yes, time's elapsed, and we're glad you're back. Anybody else, any other stations, new, late, or missed, please check in now.
And who's our next contestant?
U226, the Secretary's Town, currently south of Westminster, Maryland. Okay, Mitch.
I'm trying to remember where that's from.
Westminster?
What's that?
I'm trying to remember what that one's from. Oh, yes. Never mind. It clicked on my head.
All right.
Bounds is out to the left.
Okay. Wow. You kept me busy, everybody, and that's great. That's just what we need. All right. Time now for some comments. And I apologize ahead of time if I don't have the no comments written down. If we don't hear you respond, you know you didn't want to make a comment. So I think I've got most folks there. And the new ones, I probably won't be calling you in order, but I'll do my best here to do that. All right, how about it? Let's see, Tim in Lititz, WROG 207. Any comments? I just want to thank you for running this event. Well, you're very welcome, Tim, and you have a good evening. Let's see, Dennis in Mechanicsburg, WRUI 221. Any comments? WRUI 221. No comments tonight. Thanks for running the net. You're welcome, Dennis. How about Mitch, currently in Westminster, WRUMU. I'll get it here. WRMU 226.
Too many to keep straight.
Any comments? I just running mobile. I'm curious how far I could get up into the repeater. I was actually down in Howard County tonight, looking at the DJ event. We're going to try to jump on the net on my way home. So. Hey, you're coming in just fine. Some occasional scratching, but make out.
He's on a handheld in Westminster, Maryland.
So safe trip home.
Yeah, well, the good news is I can make it in here.
company.
And he's coming in clearer than you.
WREK 307.
We told Jim not to live next to the nuclear power plant.
Over the last week, I've been doing a lot of FT-8 ham work. I've been hearing that the 10 meters band was open, and my gosh, is it hot. All over the world, everywhere, all over Africa, all over Europe. It's absolutely on fire. So it feels good to get back in the ham shack here after a summer of sitting out on the back patio and finally getting to use some of the equipment that's up here. It's dusty and covered in cobwebs over the summer, but I do declare that it is almost ham radio season. Other than that, we're just having
it's
fun.
Actually been pretty good. I have to
cooled
admit.
off and it got warm again. Of course, it got warm and then it rained, so I haven't been able to sit out on the patio anyways. But yeah, just living life, having fun. Thanks for running
Yeah,
that,
I've been
John.
quite
Thank
amazed
you.
how well 10 meters been doing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Brian.
I got to check
and
my
I'm glad you're,
antenna.
back in your
10
radio
meters
shack
won't
there.
tune right for me, so
I'll
have to check it.
Going to be able to tune in just about anywhere on the planet. Sounds great. All righty, Josh and Tish, WQYX334. Your comments.
No comment.
WQYX334. Not much here. Just enjoying the cooler weather while we have it. Kind of got warm there a few days, but all in all, not too bad out. Just kind of getting things ready for the year and keeping busy still. It feels like I haven't been home for more than a couple hours every night this week. So hopefully things will slow down here eventually, but not much out. So I'll go ahead and throw it back to you, John. Thanks for running the net. It's from WQYX334.
Well, you're welcome, Josh, and
stay.
Thanks for your comments there. WRPP349, Bill in Littlestown.
Mike tried to fall
comment?
back down and attack me.
WRPP349. Nothing real shaking here, John. We just want to say hi to you and everybody on the net, and just thank you for running the net for us. So take care. WRPP349.
Do the same, Bill. Thank you. Let's see.
Go ahead, no.
Jim in Chambersburg, WRMR424.
Yeah, I don't have the radio on.
Oh, you idiot.
I know. Sorry, John.
Jim may have been one of the ones that didn't really want to make a comment. Dennis in Spring Grove,
I feel attacked.
5393. Your comment.
Hey, Jim.
WRUY.
No comment.
I know.
I just want to thank everybody for the information and the talking that we were doing and got me on this, who was out at Pine Grove Furnace. Thank you very much for all the people I talked to out there at your stand.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Glad we could help.
No, on their behalf, I'm going to say you're very welcome. They enjoyed doing it, and I'm sure they enjoyed meeting you there. Definitely. Some other new ones here before I go on to the next page. How about WRUX 430? Let's see. Brandon. I don't believe he was going to make any comments. I just now see my big N besides his name, so we'll move on to Freeman in Halifax, WRUH 553. Mike, you have some comments.
With a few people already, and they've been pretty active with my new unit. And nice to meet everyone. The broadcast is very loud and clear this evening.
Was he talking while John was talking?
Okay.
Probably.
Brandon, you did come back to me there. I'm afraid it was talking a little bit over top of you when you first started, but glad to hear the signal's coming in well for you.
Yeah, I doubt any of us are going to be able to overrule John trying to get into the repeater.
We could try. I bet you I could do it.
Everybody to let me in the group.
See how John sits about 10 feet away from the repeater.
I know where the spot is to go sit there to beat John.
The more you know, you need to know.
Well, I do too. Just go in the shed and pick
you're
up the
welcome
mic.
to the group. Glad you're with us, and we'll join us each Wednesday evening. How How about it, Matt in Middletown, WRUZ 574? Any comments?
Yeah, WRUZ 574 here. I just got my radio on Friday, just got my call sign on Saturday, just hooked up to the repeater a couple days ago.
Nice.
Got 2 brands of handhelds coming tomorrow that I'm looking forward to doing some testing on and getting those working, and doing some traveling this weekend and seeing what repeaters I can hit.
That sounds like fun. So I hope you get all your equipment together in time for the weekend and enjoy, for sure. Okay, let's see. On to page 2 here. How about Dom at Boiling Springs metropolitan area? WRTJ 542. Your comments.
WRTJ 542. Once again, good evening, John. Been a busy week here at the Radio Ranch. I've been doing my antenna upgrades, running some new cables. There are some things I hate, some things I like. I hate putting connectors on 9913. I love self-fusing silicone tape. I love Scotch 33 Plus. And I hate it when something doesn't work. I put a couple of miles running up and down the ladder, so I think I've been getting my steps in.
I remember the days of going up and down the ladders or going up and down the tower. You get up there and, I need some tool that I was certain I would have with me and don't. Yeah, I know what that's like. And I'm glad you're getting all your equipment, all your antennas and everything together. And I know doing the conductors can be a pain right where you don't want one. Thanks for your comments. Steve in Redline, WQAD 551. Go for it, Steve.
This is WQAD 551, Steve from Redline. Last evening, we took a run to Hanover to find out why the 725 repeater was not on the air. And when we arrived at the shack up there, we come to find out that it was flashing some kind of a code, which I don't think we figured out yet. And it kind of smelled like a little bit of electrical burning air. So we said we turned mine over on and reprogrammed the PO on it. And I don't know what Creed did, but Creed messed something up because he was talking to it. But we found out if we left, it would not repeat. So I don't know if he accidentally hit the local button or what, but if we can make a run up there tomorrow morning, hopefully we get everything switched around with that properly there, and we'll get it back on the air. So we have a 725 repeater and hand over there. That's about all we have there, John. WQD, I went back to that control.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, I was playing around a little earlier to see if I could bring it up, and I couldn't. So I figured somebody would have a story here, and I knew you would, for sure. Okay, hopefully you're able to get that all squared away tomorrow. Nothing like making another run up the mountain. WRCH 578, Mike, your comments.
H578. I see how it is, Steve. Blame it all on James. Yeah, it sounds like they kind of stuck in local, and yeah, from the error code James was describing, it's a clone error. So yeah, it probably just needs an internal reset done to it. If there's no other problems with it, because something happened, obviously. But yeah, we'll have to get that checked out for the Hanover repeater. Other than that, as Brian said, yeah, man, Africa's been coming in strong on 10 meters. And there's a sea expedition down in a little African country called Benin. I think I'm up to 7 bands now. I don't know how many bands they're operating on, but I've gotten them on 7 bands now. They've been super active because they're running multiple operators, so they're active on several bands at the same time. And they seem to be on 24 hours a day. So I guess they got the shift going. But yep, just enjoying the good RF conditions. We'll send it back to you, John. WRCH 578.
Hey, Mike. Glad it has all lit up for you, Brian, and all the others. That's great. So continue to talk with Africa and wherever else you can get to. All righty, how about it, Steve, in Mechanicsburg, WRAM 626? Anything you'd like to say? And let's move on to Dave in Laurel Lake, WRCB 627. Anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, it's Dave in Laurel Lake, WRCB 627. I don't know if I let the repeater drop. I'll try to be real quick. Just simply like to say hi to all the newcomers. It's pretty amazing. I don't think I've ever heard so many newbies come on board and at one time. So that's really exciting. The more the merrier. And it certainly helps us being able to get over the hill, simplex or with a repeater. That's excellent. So other than that, lots of wet leaves stuck to the grass, and I got to wait till they thaw out so I can gather them all up. That ought to do it. WRCB 627 will be clear and listening.
Hey, Dave, I know exactly what you're talking about there. So many leaves fell in the last 24 hours that the road up the mountain is covered over, so I can't tell where the rocks are like I was able to before. So the ride is just a little bumpier than normal because solid leaves all the way across. Okay, WRUP 648, Ethan in Shippensburg. Any comments?
Go, Ethan!
WRUP 648, Ethan in Shippensburg. Yeah, finally got things moved around, changed around here in the shack to get into the Holly repeater a little bit better.
Man, he sounds like Charlie Brown.
I went to the Harrisburg Ham Fest over the weekend. Picked up
You're hearing the same thing?
$20
Yeah. Okay.
30-40 watt UHF amp for 1 HP and
he's
ran
doing
up that
a
$10
little
track
close
off
to the mic.
I took that lottery so it was a winner. Bumped into Kathy and Bob, and of course Kathy knew exactly who I was, and we knew me by name, and they caught me by surprise. I believe that was the first time I met her in person, so that was nice. And yeah, finally able to check in here and actually make it into the repeater. But of course,
I'm picking Ethan up with 2 bars on the input frequency.
After I get another mask out, but all right. Thanks for running that, John. And I'll let you get back to your ever-growing list. It's WRUP 648. That's the goal.
Okay, Ethan, yeah, you're getting in just fine.
Hey,
just
Ethan?
fine, for sure. Let's
You
see.
sound like Charlie Brown.
You're next, WRAC 649. Unit 2.
I don't know. I don't know if you got some dirt in that mic, but it sounds like Charlie Brown.
Now that is running it with that 30-year-old amp too.
Well, I don't think it was the amp that was the problem. It was the audio.
Okay.
You sounded like Charlie Brown's mom.
This is the same one I use on the
And I'll add you to the group.
VHF Astro station.
Our next dinner will be at Hoss's in Mechanicsburg.
Yeah.
On the 13th
We might have to check it on Simplex or something. See if it's sounding right or if it's.
That's also the parts radio too, the one that I slapped together with junk box parts.
You might have.
I've been wanting to get it realigned.
We'll have fun. Get to put some names to some faces. That's pretty much all I got, John. Back to you.
Hey, Kathy, yeah, that sounds great. I was wondering if you had a date picked. So we'll say it tentatively is the 13th of November, 2 o'clock at the Hosses there on the Gettysburg Pike, or the Mechanicsburg Hosses, for sure. Okay, looking forward to that already. And yeah, it's a great opportunity to put a face to all the audio everybody is hearing. So, that's what that guy looks like, or that lady looks like. All righty, WRKB. Oh, No comment there. We'll move on to WROT 664, Ryan in Summerdale. Anything you'd like to say?
WROT 664, Ryan here in Summerdale. The past few weeks and months have been really busy at work, a lot of early starts. That's where I've been. I don't know how I'm going to do for the next couple of weeks here, but we are definitely winding down here sooner rather than later. So I hope to make a regular appearance on the net over the winter months here. That's about all I have. Good evening to all, and back to net control.
Very good, Brian, and a good evening to you, and definitely hope to be hearing from you more frequently now. Oh, let's see. David, Mount Pleasant Township, WRUA 716. Any comments? RUA 716. Any comments? Moving right along, WRJF 728. Bobby, your comments.
Good evening, folks. All right, so let's see here. A couple things. Winter is antenna hanging month season, so that's just getting warmed up. But I'm done. I got ahead of it. I'm good there. So those of you that are just getting around to putting up antennas, don't worry. It is absolutely normal to put them up in the coldest part of the year. They tend to work the best when you do. Welcome to all the new radio users. If you're brand new to GMRS, if no one has warned you, GMRS is the gateway drug to a ham ticket.
Yes, it is.
At least how it went for me and quite a few other people on this repeater here in the net tonight. So just be warned that your bank account is about to feel that. Otherwise, let's see. So this past weekend, let me drop it off here.
Oh, hey Jim.
Yeah.
Would wideband make a difference? Because that radio is set to wideband.
No,
they
that's
changed
what
that
you,
on the repeater.
That's what you should be on.
Okay, that's on wideband. I took the mic off of it. But then again, like I said, it's a parts radio, so.
It sounded like it was muffled, like the microphone piece wasn't all the way in the hole or something.
Yeah, I jumped online and reviewed the audio there. I can see what you mean.
Chinese black box radio in the truck and the antenna that
Yeah, you're getting it fine. You just
I started spinning around
the intelligibility of it.
I have a confirmed contact out of Spain from the hole that is Caledonia State Park and the 30 watts from the truck. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I think that's the only RF that got out of the park, but whatever. Enjoying the cooler weather, not so much the rain, but looks like the next few days are going to be great weather for hanging those antennas. It's Wednesday night. Let's get it to Friday. WRJF 728. Back to Nick and Cole.
Wow, a lot there, Bobby. That sounds great. The antenna hanging in the coldest weather, isn't that the truth? And wow, getting to Spain from their Caledonia State Park. That's very impressive. So I understand why you would be pleased there with your truck 30-watt radio there. Great. Okay, Eric in Carlisle, WRNU 752. Any comments, Eric? Righty. Well, how about Marco in Myerstown, WROG 769? Any comments?
Hello, John and the net, WROG 769. No, just trying to get around these leaves. Trying to string up my dipole antennas because 10 meters is pretty hot. My other equipment there, but I guess the cold weather's coming. And all those wet leaves, they kind of live in the middle of the woods. But I'll get through it. I do every year, but looking forward to getting those antennas. Thank you, John. WROG 769.
Okay, well, be careful as you're doing it. Okay, very good, Marco. Thank you. How about it, Ron in Harrisburg, WRTJ 860? Anything you'd like to say?
Just a couple quick things. Congratulations to the Phillies, and good luck to the Phillies. And a quick question. Anybody know the frequency in PL to the Stewartstown repeat? I have it in wrong.
Hey, the question was asked there. Anybody know the frequency of the Stewartstown repeater? I'll open it up here and see if somebody does know that information for Ron.
With the PL tone that he wanted, John.
Well, okay, PL tone then.
Right, 683.
Go ahead, Daryl.
Be 100.0.
Ron, 100.0. 100.0. That's from WRNY. Gosh, forget the number, but I know it's Daryl. There we are. WRNY 683 answered your question. Did you get it there, Ron?
Yeah, affirmative. I had the PO right then, but I had 462 either 500 or 550. Can anybody give me the correct frequency? I have one of them, and I think it's wrong.
550. WRNY 683.
683.
Information you needed there, Ron?
And the other comment I have is thanks for running, John, and talk to you all next week. The RDJ 860 is there.
Okay, very good. Glad you got your questions answered. And now it's time to see if Curly is still on the floor. WQ WE866. Go for it, Curly.
Well, good evening, John, and everyone on net. Yes, I had to get up and stretch, and I had some other things I was doing, but got down on the floor when I got close to my call, because when you get down, you can't get back up. Hi. Want to thank send a shout out to 551. Yeah, Curly always breaks everything. Thanks, Dad. I love that comment. I chuckled. We'll get 725 up and running. Not much else going on here, John. Man, we had 4 days over the weekend, and that was nice weather. Now we have 3 days of gray, cloudy, gloomy days. So I wish the summer returned. Not much else going on. Like I said, I love the group we have here. We're working as a group to get 725 back up and running, and we'll be doing it tomorrow. Other than that, I want to thank Bob again for the use of this repeater Monday night. It worked very well. I heard some great comments. I got some good texts from people saying it worked out great. So thanks again, Bob. And that's it. With that, I'll turn it back to you, John. Thanks for running that. WQWE866 from the floor.
Hey, Curly, very good, and best wishes to you and Steve for getting that machine working again tomorrow at some point. All righty. Blaine and Jen and Gardner's WROR921. Your comment.
WROR
FT-891. Well, happy to report I got a brand new axle from LCI. My dad came over and we got her installed in my camper. Tires are back on it, so now we got 6 wheels under the camper. So that's beautiful. My brother convinced me to try radio on the ham side on FT-8. Doing good on that. Not as good as everybody else, but we're learning the curves. Still studying for my extra. Still passing at about an 85% rate on that. So everything's looking good there. Sad fall is coming, but then again, I'm going to enjoy it. So back to you, John. Thank you so much for running that.
You're certainly welcome, Blaine. And I'm tickled to death that you finally got your axle and that you and your dad got it all installed and that's working wonderful for you. So that's great. All righty. That's all the folks that were willing to make some comments. Now it's time to call once again for any new, late, or missed stations. Please check in now.
T288, Chris in Dillsburg.
Okay, Chris, very good. Any comments by chance?
Hey, good evening to everyone on the net. Nice to hear the voices because I was listening in, just got in too late for my call, and nice to hear new people on the net, and I hope everybody has a great week. That's all from Dillsburg. John, back to you. Thanks for taking the net.
Indeed, Chris. Thank you. Thanks for checking in. Any other stations, new, late, or missed? Go for it, please.
RUF 609, Eric from Mechanicsburg. No comment.
Okay, Eric. Let me see if I find here 609. Yes, I've got you there, Eric. You're back on the active list. Let's see. Well, that was just recently in September we talked to you last. Okay, thank you. Any other stations, new, late, or missed? Oh, by the way, any comments, Eric?
No comments. Have a great night.
Very good. Will do. Now, any other stations, new, late, or missed? Please check in now. Okay. Well, the South Central Pennsylvania GMRS Group net is now concluding at 9:58 and some seconds there. Thanks to all the stations who checked in tonight, and a special thanks to all of you that shared a comment or two. Our next network check-in is Wednesday, November 2nd. Other network check-ins include Mondays and Fridays at 9 p.m. on the 725 repeater in Hanover. The Hanover repeater is a PL tone of 141.3 hertz, and hopefully that will be squared away at some point tomorrow and be up and running again there. Also, mark your calendar for November 13th at the Hosses in Mechanicsburg, which is along the old Gettysburg Pike. That's going to be our next group gathering, get-together, and that's always fun to see all the folks, so that when you talk to them on the horn, you will be able to picture in your mind exactly what they look like. Don't forget our Facebook page, South Central PA GMRS Group.
I don't know that I want to picture what they look like.
RBW 501. Good evening, everyone.
Just saying.
The repeater is now returned.
Well, if it looks anything like us, then yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, it's getting colder. We're heading into the holiday time, so yeah, things are kind of slow. If you got any questions or want to join us on the live, let us know.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. Thank you. I got nothing else. Everyone have a good week. We'll see you next week.
Bye, YouTubes.